Hello, VR students. I hope you're all doing well, staying happy, healthy, and safe. So, this coming week, I want us to work with another virtual environment designed for meeting and collaboration called Spatial. What you'll need to do first is go to spatial.io, this address right here at the top, spatial.io. And when you get there, you'll get this nifty, very video intense, and if you run your mouse over it, wibbly wobbly, for front page, and you're going to want to sign up. So signing up for Spatial, you'll get options like this. You can continue with your Google account, continue with your Apple account, continue with your Microsoft account, or use your email. It's really up to you which one of these you use. I'm going to sign up using my email. So sign up using my Ole Miss email address. Okay. And we'll give it a password. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to randomly generate a password, and let's use that. There we go. Randomly generated a password, and use that and go. In order to use Spatial, you must verify your email address. Please check your email. Okay, so let's see. Yep, there it is. I have an email from no reply at spatial.io. Verify your email address to use Spatial. It'll have a link in that says confirm my account. Just click on that. And I'm doing that on my phone so I don't have to swap screens here. Okay, cool. It is verified, so let's log in. Okay, it's up to you, but I don't really want to receive a lot of stuff in my box. Yeah. So read and the terms of use and privacy policy, and also confirm that you're over 18. I have done this on a previous account. So moving forward, and you can give yourself a name. I'm going to give myself the name. Let's just say, call me Doc Jones. Okay, now this is the fun part. It uses some nifty AI to build a 3D model of your face just from a webcam image. Okay, so position yourself such that you're looking into the webcam and make a neutral face. Okay, so I'm going to look into the webcam. In fact, I'm going to take the headset off for this. No, I'm just going to flip this up. Okay, so that's okay, I guess. Let's see how bad it does with this image. Come on, I clicky clicked. Come on. Do stuff. There we go. Okay, now it's prompting me to select a body type. Okay, so yeah, this is approximately me. So let's see what it looks like. Does some nifty animation, letting you know that futuristic sciencey stuff is happening in the background. Oh my gosh, that is a nightmare. I look like something out of like a Mad Max movie. What is wrong with this? You know what? It's so terrible I like it. I'm gonna roll with this. Like seriously, I look like an extra from like the original Wrath of Khan. uh, team name. And we're just going to call this 447 testing. Allow anyone with an own. No, not just anyone. Let's see. Gonna invite teammates. No, I'm just gonna send you guys a link to join the room. Okay, and that noise you're hearing in the background is people opening and closing doors, and it goes ding, 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 ding. Okay, so get Spatial on your headset. Yeah, you can just go to the App Store on your headset and download this. And it'll install, and then it'll ask you to pair it. So we're just going to go to done. Yeah, and yeah, it's going to ask you to, when you have the app installed on your headset, it'll ask you to pair it with a 5-digit code. You enter that, and then you're good to go. So this is pretty much all you need to know to get your Spatial account set up. Okay, so go ahead and do this as quickly as you can. And we'll start using Spatial this week, and I think you're going to like it, especially when we enable hand tracking in your headset. Okay, so I'm going to stop this part of the video here. Okay, hi everybody. We're back, and now we're inside the headset. To get Spatial installed on your headset, what you'll need to do is go down here to your little menu bar and go to Store. And in the store, you're going to want to search for Spatial. Okay, and hit go. And there it is, the first app. I've already installed this. When you hit it, it'll do the installation. It might take a little while because it's a somewhat large app, but not terribly so. Okay, so let's get out of here. Let's get our, go away. If you go to your apps, this is where you'll find it installed. So yeah, all the apps that you've purchased for your account, even if they're not installed on this headset, will show up right here. And we're going to want to go to Spatial. When you click Spatial, it'll begin to load. Got a nifty logo. And here are your hands. They're your controllers. Now I want to show you something. Spatial has a really cool feature that it takes advantage of the hand tracking that's built into the Quest. But you have to enable the hand tracking first. So if you bring up your menu, and you go down to Settings, and you go over here to Device, you've got this first option over here that says Hands and Controllers. If you open that up, you've got this option that says Hand Tracking. This is probably going to be turned off by default, so you're going to want to turn that on. And when you do, then we can get back to our virtual world. We can actually put the controllers down now. And come on. There we go. These are my actual hands. And you can use these instead of the controllers. Honestly, for doing interactions, the controllers feel easier. Now, when you're working in a space and you're wanting to like point to things like, look at this thing right here, or look at this thing over here. Pointing with your fingers is actually pretty helpful. But interacting with the menus is a little bit clunky. To select things, you point at them and you tap your fingers together like this. Now, I'm already logged in with another account, so I'm going to switch users so you see the thing you need to see in order to pair your headset. Okay, so I'm going to tap that little guy, and see, this 3D scan worked out a lot better than my weird one we just made. Okay, so we're going to log in as a new user. Okay, and now here it gives you that pairing code. So if you go back to spatial.io, which you should already be logged into, and go to this address, spatial.io/pair, and then enter a number. This number will be invalid by the time you see this video, so don't worry. Okay, so I'm going to pick the headset up and peek underneath it so I can type this number into Spatial's website. So give me just a second. Okay, the number was 11633. Okay, device is paired. Hey, look, there we go. Yeah, and notice when you turn your head, this little floating menu lags behind. It follows you around. Okay, so what I've set up a space called 447 Test Room. So let's enter that. Okay, hang tight. We're almost there. Nice, casually conversational virtual environment. Okay, now here we are in our test room. Check out the latest features. First-time users can go to the intro room. You can do that if you want. This is, let me go ahead and close this out because I don't particularly care, frankly. Okay, learning how to teleport. Yeah, this is actually a pretty good little review. Yeah, you can teleport by putting your hand up, and notice it gives you this little indicator here. And I think to commit to the teleport, you tap. If it sees it. There we go. Yeah, so now we teleported to the edge of the room, which is not exactly where I want it to be. So let's turn around. Let's teleport over there to that window. Okay. This is annoying. So let's just select done. Okay. Lovely tree. Pretty nice view. A little bit of a pixelated forest out there. So not bad. Let's teleport back over here. Okay, so I'm going to share a room link with you guys on Blackboard, and you'll be able to use that to join into this space. All right, so that should be all we need to do to get started meeting in Spatial next week. And I look forward to seeing you then. Per the usual, let's start off on Zoom, and then we'll join. Whoa, that was weird. You are now unmuted. Thank you. Yeah, all of these technologies are somewhat new, and I'm not going to say that they are anywhere near perfect. Matter of fact, when you're dealing with virtual reality, you're always going to be dealing with bleeding edge technology as opposed to leading edge technology. All right, so having said that, I will catch you guys very soon this coming week. Bye-bye. Hi, VR students. We're back, and at my virtual desktop here. Okay, so when you guys log into Blackboard, this little guy right here, let me click on this. Okay, you're going to see something, of course, that looks like this. I've added a link down here, yeah, right there, that you're going to want to click on. And you're going to want to do this on your PC. So once you've logged into Spatial, up here, this guy, once you're logged into Spatial, it'll show you your meeting rooms. It'll probably make a default meeting room for you. But your 447 meeting room that we're going to be, having class in, won't be listed. To get it listed there, before you go into virtual reality on your desktop, what you're going to want to do is log into Blackboard and then find this guy right here, your Spatial meeting room link, and click on that. Now, what that'll do is that's going to try to log you into the virtual space on your desktop. But that's okay. Hey, look. There I am. Yay! Now, you don't have to actually log into this. The important thing is that you get to this point. When you get to this point, something magical happens back at your main screen. If we, look, there it goes. We have a new site here, or new room that says 447 test room. And this will, and more importantly, this will show up in your Spatial headset, or rather in the Spatial app in your headset. Okay, so once you've done this part on your PC, then you should be able to get into the 447 room in your headset. Matter of fact, let's just give it a try. Okay. Come on, computer. Okay. So let's go into our apps and go into Spatial. Okay, so Spatial is loading now. Okay, and so the one I was just testing that was this one. So let's log that guy in. And okay, we've got intro room, we've got backpack design, which is one of the example ones, brainstorming example, your default room it makes for you, and then this one here. This is your new one, 447 test room, and this is the one you're going to want to select. And when you select it, joining 447 test room. Hang tight, we're almost there. Okay, and that should be all you need to do to get into the Spatial meeting space for this coming week. Okay, and with that said, bye-bye. I'll catch you guys later.